Hello and welcome to Bright Days. I'm so glad you're here with us today. In this video, we're going to tackle a topic that's incredibly important for many seniors: decluttering your home. We'll be discussing 16 common lies that often hold us back from creating a peaceful and organized living space. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by clutter, or if you've wondered whether you should keep certain items, you're not alone. Many of us struggle with these thoughts. But the truth is, a clutter-free home isn't just a dream, it's something you can achieve. Throughout this video, we'll explore these misconceptions and provide practical tips to help you reclaim your space and peace of mind. So grab a comfy seat, and let's get started. And as we go along, I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could inspire others who are on their decluttering journey. Let's dive in. I'll regret getting rid of this. Let's dive into our first lie. I'll regret getting rid of this. This is a common fear that many people, especially seniors, experience when considering decluttering. You might pick up an old sweater or a stack of books and think, what if I need this someday? It's important to recognize that this fear often keeps us stuck in clutter. Studies show that approximately 80% of the items we hold on to, just in case, are never used. Think about the last time you really needed that extra set of mixing bowls or those old greeting cards. If it's been years since you used them, chances are you won't miss them. To help you challenge this fear, try the time will tell bin method. Place those uncertain items in a box and set it aside for 3 months. If you don't reach for them during that time, it's a clear sign you can let them go. Remember, decluttering is about making space for what truly matters in your life. I can't afford to replace this. Now let's talk about our second lie. I can't afford to replace this. This mindset often stems from a scarcity mentality, especially for those of us who grew up during times when resources were limited. We tend to hold on to items because we fear that if we let them go, we won't be able to buy them again. However, it's crucial to understand that clutter isn't free. Keeping items you don't use costs you time, energy, and even peace of mind. Just think about it. Managing a home filled with unnecessary stuff can be exhausting and stressful. To help you reframe this thought, ask yourself, if this item disappeared today, would I rush out to buy it again? If the answer is no, then it's time to let it go. Remember, making space in your home is an investment in your well-being. Letting go of the excess can lead to a more peaceful, manageable living environment. I'm just not good at decluttering. Now let's address lie number 3. I'm just not good at decluttering. Many people believe that organizing is a talent they simply don't possess. This can be discouraging, especially if you've struggled with clutter for a long time. But here's the truth. Decluttering is not a talent. It's a skill that anyone can learn and improve over time. Think back to the first time you learned to ride a bike or cook a meal from scratch. It felt challenging at first, right? But with practice, you became more confident. Decluttering is the same way. The hardest part is usually just getting started. To make it easier, start small. Choose one drawer, one shelf, or even just one corner of a room to focus on. Set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes and commit to that space. When you finish, celebrate your small victory. These little successes will build your momentum, and soon, you'll find decluttering becomes much easier. What small steps have you taken in your decluttering journey? I can't declutter because my children or grandchildren might need these things. Let's move on to lie number 4. I can't declutter because my children or grandchildren might need these things. Many of us hold on to furniture, kitchenware, and other items with the hope that our loved ones will want them someday. It's natural to feel this way, but the reality is that most young people today prefer a more minimalist lifestyle. Research shows that millennials and Gen Z often favor experiences over possessions, meaning they'd rather live in a clutter-free environment than inherit a house full of items they don't want. So, what can you do about it? First, have an open conversation with your children or grandchildren. Ask them directly if they want any of these items. If they don't express interest, set a deadline for them to pick things up. If they haven't claimed the items by that date, consider donating them to someone who will appreciate them. Remember, your home should be a space of comfort and joy, not a storage unit. I'm wasting money if I get rid of something I paid for. Now let's tackle lie number 5. I'm wasting money if I get rid of something I paid for. This thought is very common, especially when we look at items we once spent a lot of money on. It can feel like throwing away money to let go of something that cost us. But here's the hard truth. The money is already spent, and holding on to these items doesn't bring that money back. In fact, keeping things you don't use can cost you more in the long run. Clutter takes up valuable space in your home, drains your mental energy, and adds unnecessary stress when you have to clean around it. Instead of asking, "How much did I pay for this?" try reframing the question to, "What is this item costing me if I keep it?" If it's creating chaos or making your home harder to manage, then letting it go is the smartest financial decision you can make. Have you ever felt this way about your belongings? My identity is tied to my possessions. Now let's discuss lie number 6. My identity is tied to my possessions. Many of us find it challenging to let go of items because they represent significant moments in our lives. We might feel that our belongings tell our stories, like the books we've read, the clothes we wore during special events, or souvenirs from our travels. It's understandable to feel attached to these items. However, it's essential to ask yourself, does keeping all these things add value to your life today? Or are they just taking up space and making it harder to enjoy the present? One way to approach this is by using the container rule. Choose a defined space, like a small box for keepsakes, and once it's full, you'll need to decide what stays and what goes. This method allows you to keep what truly matters without letting the past overwhelm your present. How do you feel about your possessions and their connection to your identity? If I declutter my home, it will lose its warmth and personality. Let's move on to lie number 7. If I declutter my home, it will lose its warmth and personality. It's easy to think that our homes, filled with decades of memories, must be cluttered to feel inviting. We associate our belongings with the love and experiences that have shaped us. However, the truth is that clutter doesn't create warmth, memories do. When our spaces are overwhelmed with too much stuff, the items that truly matter can get lost in the chaos. Imagine walking into a room where your favorite pieces shine, where you can appreciate each one without distraction. To achieve this, consider creating a memory corner in your home. Instead of scattering sentimental items everywhere, designate a small space to display them beautifully. This way, you can keep the pieces that bring you joy while letting go of the rest. Your home can feel even cozier when it's organized and showcases what you truly love. What does warmth in your home mean to you?